Stop what you're doing. Subscribe to the YouTube channel.
right now.
Kanye West is supposed to be performing at the Wireless Festival this coming up week. They ended up canceling it. I think two corporations ended up pulling out some sponsorships.
No,
out
not
for
two.
it.
Not two.
It was Pepsi. I know Pepsi.
Pepsi,
Yeah.
PayPal, Budweiser,
Yeah, Budweiser for
so
sure.
many other. I want to say a couple more pulled out that were main sponsors pulled out, bro.
Yeah, and then I think UK had ended up banning him from entering the country to perform on there. This is after Kanye West had two successful at SoFi Stadium, two successful nights at SoFi Stadium.
Back to back sold out.
Yeah, great performance at
80,000. 80.
Yeah.
Did y'all see any footage from that? From the SoFi shows?
I seen clips and everything.
Bro, you didn't see none, Donovan?
Fire.
J. Cuz, see some? Y'all boys, I'm not gonna lie to you. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. I think when we were talking about, I think me and Tio spoke about this, bro. I don't wanna disrespect Michael Jackson,
Bro,
Prince.
listen, let's stop it right there, bro.
I'm just saying,
let's
bro.
Stop it right there,
Wait,
bro.
hold
I'm just saying.
Stop right
That
there.
show that I seen, bro. The show that I seen, bro. Listen,
Because
the footage.
he had a world. He had a world.
He spent.
What is he doing right now? He's gonna
spent.
compare Kanye to Michael?
No. I'm just talking about the show. I'm talking about the show. The show that I saw put on, right? He spent over $1 million on that on that stage set, right? He bought that stage set 7 years ago. That's not some shit he thought of right now. That's some stuff that took years and years of planning, bro. And you can see that within it, bro. I'm just saying. I was never alive to see the shows where Michael Jackson stood there for 5 minutes. I'm just saying, bro. The show you didn't see the Kanye show, right?
I felt it in my heart.
You didn't see the Kanye show, right?
Nah, I don't
You
want
can't
to.
have no opinion, bro. I'm telling you.
I just looked it up. He had
I can't.
the
follow
payday
this
for that
guy.
was 33 mil for him.
Yeah,
33.
Wow.
I'm telling you, bro. Beautiful setup, beautiful show.
But we not.
Beautiful show.
I listen. I want to be I'm one of those people that I can big up Kanye because I know how great of an artist he is. I know where he stands. I think by the time Kanye retires, he gonna stand in the test of time of like the top 5, in the top 10, right?
Top
Artistry.
10. Top 10.
Yeah, top 10. He'll be top 10 artistry for sure.
5.
You think he'll be top 5? Nah. He ain't got
Artistry? No, I'm talking about artist.
He's-
I'm talking about artist. Not rapper, not singer, not pop. I'm talking about artist.
Top 10 or 5? You said?
Top 5.
Nah, I don't think so.
Nigga too sick in the head.
You gotta put them in the lights of like Princes and these type of people. Yeah, Michael Jacksons. You gotta put them up there. You gotta put them with the Madonnas.
Hell
you
no.
do. Yeah,
Nah,
he's there.
I don't think so. He had a chance. He had a chance to be there, but he's
Well, before he started doing his bullshit.
So with the Wireless Festival, now that it's canceled after Kanye, they banned him from entering the UK. Who really holds the power? The artist, the government, or the corporations funding the event?
They hold the power. They hold the power. So Kanye is not the first artist to be banned from entering the UK, right? I want to say they banned, what's your boy, Tyler the Creator. They banned Lil Wayne. They done banned
A$AP Rocky.
They banned ASAP.
Yeah, they
ASAP.
yeah.
You feel me? They banned, like they've done this before for different reasons, LGBTQ or whatever reason they want to come up with. But I think that this one in particular is just startling, bro, because I think Kanye West is trying to slowly but surely re-ingratiate himself within culture, bro, but he's always gonna have these pushbacks, bro. In America, we're gonna be okay with it, bro. There's a lot of shit that we're tolerant of, bro. But in other countries, bro, they ain't with that shit, bro. I think that no matter what, the minute you choose to make the music he chose to make, do the antics he chose to do, and then get that iced out swastika on, bro, swastika chain, I think that it's over from there, bro. If people choosing not to fuck with you, bro, they have an option to, bro.
I don't think they ever gonna forgive Ye for what he did. Like, I think.
Nah.
Listen. It take a man to apologize when you're wrong. So you always gotta give Ye that credit. You feel me?
Do you give him that credit though? Do you know why I take back the credit I gave him a couple weeks ago? Because I agree with you. It does take a man to apologize. It takes a man to say when you were wrong. To try to start taking the steps to correct things. I'm 100% with you, bro. I just don't think that those things happened. Like I said, when he apologized, I didn't believe it because I felt like there was stuff behind, like there was something coming behind the reason he's apologizing. So he apologizes and immediately we get bullied. We get Bully. We get these SoFi shows immediately after, bro. He didn't give that bitch no time to breathe, bro. I think that if he gave it some time to breathe in between, bro, if he apologized and a year goes by or so, bro, and you know what I'm saying, he slowly but surely gets himself back into it, we with it. He apologized. And if y'all remember, bro, I want to say that like within that week, he had new stuff on his website for sale. If you're a part of his like website, you get his email blast. I used to get them. I unsubscribed, to be real with you, because that shit, I ain't really with that boy no more. But you get the email blast.
You ain't what?
Bro,
You don't roll with him?
Bro, I love Yeezy as an artist, bro. I love like all that stuff, bro. I just don't like dog, bro. I'm not like a mean, nasty person, bro. I don't like people like that, bro.
Listen,
I don't like people like that.
You ain't fucking with the Nazi chain?
Nah, the swastika thing, bro. The swastika chain threw me off, bro. He had an iced out one. He did.
He did.
He did.
He literally
he
went there
iced
with
it
diamond
out.
and
I ain't gonna lie. It look fire.
Bro, get the. Listen, I'm gonna just say this, right? I get what you say, Dolo. I get what you're saying, but like I feel like the corporation's always gonna hold the edge here.
Right.
You know, you can't go around bullying people. Even though I felt like Ye spoke his mind, and I think, like you say, we live in a free world. We should be able to say what we want, but there's consequences behind everything that you do say.
Correct.
So I respect Ye for speaking his mind. When you in show business, I always say this: when you're in show business, bro, you at the mercy of the people at the top.
For sure.
So for Ye, like you said, it wasn't. I'm not gonna say that the apologies wasn't sincere, because it for how passionate Ye was with his how could I say, with his like his thoughts towards that certain community.
Right.
The apology wasn't felt like in the same way.
It was a ChatGPT apology, bro.
Yeah, so I felt like, you know, people, like you said, I think if Ye gave a little bit more space between the apology and his performance, I think people could kind of respect him more. You know, we love Ye. Like I said, Ye's one of the best artists of our generation. You know what I'm saying? Especially my generation. He's one of the best.
Best of my generation.
Yeah,
best.
And I think, you know, but at the same time, bro,
he had to get, bro. He gotta let it breathe. Listen, we all got. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna say we all got, but some niggas in here got old ladies. Okay, when you got an old lady, Jay, cuz I'm lying, bro. Sometimes your old lady be mad about something, right? And then like she still like you look over an hour later, she's still mad about it. You be like, bro, you still mad about that shit? You not over it yet, bro? And you want to tell like hurry that shit up, bro. Get over that shit. Kanye trying to hurry the shit up, bro. He didn't get that bitch no time to breathe. I think if he gave it a little time, bro, they'd have been like, they might have came around. Like I said, $33 million made from the show. Yeah. 80,000 people there back-to-back nights. Bro, he only had one show scheduled. He had to put another show on, bro. And that show was sold out. They put those tickets out on a Wednesday and they sold out immediately. You know what I'm saying? Like Kanye West knows he has the people that want him there, bro, but it's just I think ultimately the sponsors look at it, everybody looks at it. You know how it goes, bro. It's follow the leader, bro. One person fall out.
You know, it's so funny because I don't think Ye even needs sponsors.
Well, it's not Ye that need the sponsors, but so bro, Ye could go put on, if they allowed him to listen, you know, the problem is they're not allowing him in the country, right? But if they allowed him to go in the country, Ye could put on a show at the local supermarket right next to where they're gonna do wireless at and do the same shit and have people come out there, bro. Like it's just he's Kanye West, but the problem is they ain't letting him in. Do you know what's a point I wanted to get to? So Kanye West is not allowed to go into the UK. He's not allowed to do this show, right? They canceled them for this. Pepsi and all them boys are pulling out, right? Now, I know that I done seen a lot of shows, bro, over my time, bro. And I understand that marketing is marketing. It is what it is, right? And you want to put your brand behind something. They don't want to put their brand behind somebody who's xenophobic, somebody who's against these other. They don't want to put their brand behind anybody that's pushing homophobia, these other things, right? But I've seen Pepsi be at Rolling Loud. I done seen Pepsi be at. I done seen Monster be at shows for Meek Mill. I done seen these brands be at multiple things within hip hop that are pushing the degradation of hip hop. Now, I think that once it got to the other community, now it matters. Now they don't allow the man to be in the country, bro. But they didn't give a fuck when it was black and brown people that's dying and black and brown music that's being pushed. It's drill music that's being pushed, or it's hood music that's being pushed. They don't care about that. That's why I'm saying if you go look at If you go look at Rolling Loud, you go look at South by Southwest, you go look at it. That's why I could say immediate, because I know that Monster was one of the sponsors for Meek Mill when they were doing the Bike Life, all that stuff, Dream Chase and all that. Like that's all. They rapping gangster music, bro. So y'all willing to stand behind the gangster music. Y'all cool with all that. But the minute he get to talking about some other stuff, you get pulled out the country, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not on Kanye's side. Like I said, I ain't really with everything he doing right now. But he is kind of proving the point, bro. I'm sorry.
Listen, that's the point he was trying to prove.
He's proving the point, bro.
Yeah, but I think we all know that, as long as it sticks in the black community, it's all good.
But like, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Being a consumer of hip hop, right? Being consumers of hip hop for all of us, bro. Being within hip hop culture, being within black culture, I feel like that's just a slap in the face, bro. And there's a lot of times we see these things, but this is a direct slap in the face.
But you can't. The reason why I'm gonna push back on you saying that it's a direct slap, because it's our community that's absorbing this content, right? We're the one that are glorifying this content. So of course, if we hold on, if the content that you saying that they're pushing, that black community is I think absorbing.
I think culture is pushing it, not the black community. Because who goes to the shows?
Who control culture? We control culture.
No,
the black community control culture.
I think the black community controls culture, but if you want to talk about the people who are the cachet, who brings them into culture, it's not really.
It's white people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So even at the shows, at these other things, it's really the white crowd that's there. It's not the black people that's there. Just being real with you, with the price point of the concerts, what everything else happened with Ticketmaster, bro, they're priced out of it. If you want to be real, so if Kanye West is over here performing to a crowd of folks and they're pushing the, I don't want to say the name of that one song he had, but the HH song he had, if he's pushing that record, or if it's Lil Durk pushing a record, or if it's Lil Baby pushing a record, like what's the difference, bro? The only difference I feel like is that they don't give a damn about the degradation of the black community. But if you get to talking about another community, it's you axed out.
Of course, it's always been like that, though.
That shit dirty, man.
So listen, black people are the last on the totem pole, so it's always gonna be like that. As long as it sticks in within our community, and like I said, I'm not gonna.
Damn, Kanye.
What?
Feel bad for that boy.
Nah, I don't feel bad for Ye. Ye's a millionaire, man.
I don't feel bad for Ye, but I feel bad for Ye because it's over.
He got enough money, bro. Ye ain't worried about it. Man,
Who care about the money? You think Ye care about the money?
He just made $33 million in 2 days, bro.
You think
good?
You think Ye care about the money over his legacy?
If Ye cared about his legacy, he would have kept his mouth closed.
Well,
there's a way you convey your shit, and the way you don't. The way that Ye did it, he did it. He did it overt instead of covert.
Yeah,
it's a way that you can say it. You can smooth it out. But the way he said it was kind of like, bro, you're just shitting on the whole you shitting on those people, and you don't really give a fuck about it. You feel me? I think that the way that he did it, I think that he shouldn't, But we fuck with Ye. So despite all the controversy, right, over the last few years, if Kanye can apologize, drop a #1 project, and still sell out arenas, is cancel culture even real?
I think it's real, bro. I think cancel culture is I think that it was showing, it almost proved to not be real when Kanye sold out 2 shows at SoFi and he 33 million, and Bully goes, they keep saying #1, but Bully went #2. Bully sells over 152,000 copies in the first week. I think it started to look like Kanye West was on.
That's bad for him too.
I mean, for Kanye, 152,000 is bad, bro. Yeah, but people don't understand it. But so I think people started to think that Kanye is on the back on the uprise, bro, is what's being thought. But I mean, realistically, the minute that this wireless thing gets announced, then immediately the people start to fall out from it. That shows that cancel culture is real, bro. Cancel culture is real, and that shit really, really, really did affect Kanye West. I think 2 artists that we can say that cancel culture hit directly, we can see that, bro, is Kanye West and DaBaby. DaBaby, I ain't gonna lie, it's gonna be it's still gonna be a hard bounce back for that boy, and for Kanye West, it's still gonna be a hard bounce back.
Yeah, and Nicki too. Nicki got it.
Minaj,
yeah, she had it.
You crazy? She's still up. She's good. She don't need nobody.
So?
Yeah, she got a cult follow. She's all right. She good for life.
Ye got a cult following too.
Not like her.
So you don't think Ye following is bigger than Nicki Minaj?
No, nigga.
So you think Nicki Minaj is a bigger artist than Kanye West?
No, but Nicki Minaj has a more cult like fan base. You know what cult like fan base mean? Cult-like fan base is the people who are gonna call each other and say, "Hey, here's my credit card, so you could buy Nicki Minaj's albums. You could buy 10 because it only allows me to buy 10 from this website. So here's my card, so you could buy 10 too." That's a cult-like fan base. That's what Nicki got. Kanye ain't got that, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Kanye ain't got that, bro.
I think cancel culture is 100% real. I think if you understand the structures of music and how music go, like, bro, if you don't follow the guidelines, bro, you're gonna get that pushback. You feel me? Shelving was made for a reason. When niggas shelve you, you know what I'm saying? Shelving was made for me. That was another form of cancel.
100%.
Like,
that was the first form of cancel.
Oh, so you want to? Okay, cool. We're gonna shelve your ass. We're gonna put you on ice, nigga.
So you want to have your homeboys come in here with the guns on me, right? Put your ass on the shelf real quick.
Exactly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like well, Gucci will probably do the Pooh Shiesty. I'm gonna put you on ice. You know what I'm saying? You put your album out. I'm gonna pull it right back down. So I think cancel culture always been a thing, but I feel like for Ye felt like he was bigger than cancel culture.
Right.
I think he felt like he was bigger than the industry itself. You know, Kanye got a lot of confidence. So I think that for him, I think that, you know, this is a hard lesson for Ye to accept. You feel me? But right. I think Ye's a big artist. Ye's a huge artist. It's gonna take time, like you say. It's gonna take time between the apology into his next tour. Right. I think as long as Ye is going out there continuing to be like, hey, listen, my bad, or you know what I'm saying, go down these do a bunch of interviews, just like he did the interviews dissing the people. He gonna go out there, go do interviews, apologize for people. Then people are gonna start to really, really accept, you know, the apology. And then the UKs, these festivals, these companies are gonna start to align themselves with him. But the apology happened now, and in a week later you're doing a festival. It's not gonna work that way.
It don't work that way.